and welcome to my May reading vlog. Today is the 1st of May. I changed the page on the calendar, and it is a nice day today, though a bit hot, even though I'm wearing sleeves. It's funny, it's chilly in the apartment sometimes, but hot outside. Well, to be fair, it's an old apartment, an old building, so it makes sense. But yeah, we'll see how the outside is. I'm about to go out after I finish filming this. I had to film some wrap-ups and stuff. Yeah, so that's it. Another month begins, and we're almost, holy shit, one more month, and we're halfway through this year. Where does the time go? Alright, so I don't have any comic to read today, because I've already did enough filming, and I don't want to film any more today. So I will just be continuing Treasure Island today by Robert Louis Stevenson. I am enjoying it just the last week of April, and I was not feeling like reading that much. I did read, but yeah, a little every day basically. We'll see, maybe this month I'll finally finish Treasure Island, or like finally get ahead in it. I'm on page 29, but regardless, it's a really nice story so far. Because they based Treasure Planet on this, the animated movie, and I'm trying to see what characters and stuff they used. But yeah, so far I like Jim. Jim is good, and then there's that captain. I wonder where John Silver is, or is this John Silver? I forgot already. Well, now I'm gonna sit on this one in May, so I'll finally get ahead. Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm gonna be reading in the weekend. I do still have that manga, but I think maybe Sunday I'll get back to the few single issues that I have left. I think I only really have the, a few there that I potentially might film about, maybe, and that's it, just those few, because the other ones I have, I'm missing prior issues to in order to continue, like with Ecto Kid, so those ones will have to be shelved for now. And that's it, really. That's all for now. Hopefully I will have more updates next week, of course. And that is it. We'll see how the month goes. Good afternoon. Today is the 6th of May, and the weather has been a bit unstable of late. It rained 2 days ago. I mean, not that I'm complaining. I do love some rain. Yeah, it's gotten a bit colder again. For a while there, it seemed that's it. The heat is back now, but not yet. Again, not complaining. I'm not looking forward to summertime. It's gonna be oof. Yeah, that's what's been happening. I've also been suffering from back pains for a week now, almost. Couldn't participate in Cover Slingers, unfortunately, last Saturday, sorry. I was so bummed. I love Cover Slingers. But I was too sick and with back pain. But I really gotta make sure to never miss, because the guys are lost without me. Because I have the wheel now, too. Well, so only the people who watch the show understand what the fuck I'm on about. But anyway, because of said back pain, I haven't read too much, because, well, just sitting. Even now it's pretty much nagging, but I gotta do stuff. I can't just sit and moan about it. But I did finally read a comic. Yesterday I read Rogue #1. This is the 1995 series, mini-series, I should say. Kind of, I guess, an origin for Rogue, maybe. I don't know. It had that bit about her childhood sweetheart that He kissed her by surprise, and that's when she found out that she has her powers. And unfortunately, he went into a coma after that and didn't wake up. I remember, in the X-Men movies that they filmed, the ones with, was it the early 2000s, I think, where they had that bit about Rogue, but there the boy just went into a coma for 3 weeks instead. So, interesting. Yeah, so that one was pretty good. I liked the art. And today I'm going to read a X-Men #1. I don't know from what year, I'll have to look later. But yeah, on #1 X-Men. And also, I borrowed from Leor yesterday a book called It's a Mystery, Charlie Brown by Charles M. Schulz. I'm not sure about the surname. The creator of Charlie Brown, basically. I wonder if he named Charlie after himself. Charlie. Yes, it's a little book. I finished it yesterday already, because it's mainly just... It didn't have that many words. It was just mainly pictures. But it was so cute. Snoopy being a detective and helping his little bird friend, who's apparently called Woodstock, find his nest. So I learned something new about Snoopy. Yeah, I don't know. I think when I was a kid, there was a cartoon, reruns of the cartoon maybe, on TV, because I do remember seeing Snoopy as a kid. But that's about it. And I don't really know much about Snoopy. Oh, I learned he's a beagle. So there's that. So yeah, that was a really fun read, and my first book that I finished reading in May. Hooray! Now, I did make some progress in Treasure Island. I'm on page 50-something, I believe. Yeah, I am enjoying it. Just, again, this pain, I just haven't been too... and I'm sitting, leaning back, and where I'm sitting, I don't have light above me. I have a lamp, so I have to lean a little on the table to read proper, because leaning backwards and reading's not that comfortable. But what are you gonna do? You have that in life as well. But still, today I will continue a little bit later to read some, as I do want to get ahead, and then I'm not sure what I'm gonna read after this. Although, actually, wait, I think because I got 2 books. I think I'll go for the James Bond book by Ian Fleming. Leor let me borrow that one too from him. It's got James Bond stories. Now, I know of James Bond, but I've never... I didn't know before that it was based on books. And I wonder, the James Bond stories, they just short stories, or... And I don't even know. It's like books, a book series, or short stories. Maybe it's just short stories. I mean, you can take a simple concept and make it into a movie, really. Like, often was done with Philip K. Dick's ideas. Like, his short stories inspired quite a few movies. Because you can take, because the base idea was very good, and then you can build up from it, make it different than what... in the case of Philip K. Dick, what he wrote, they obviously later changed for the purposes of the movie. The same thing probably with old James Bond, so it's going to be interesting to see how he is in the books and see how that goes with what I know from the movies. Personally, I like the older movies. I'm not huge on the ones with Daniel Craig. I mean, not because of Mr. Craig, but because, I don't know, James Bond seems kind of depressed in there. You imagine him as this, the suave British agent, classic, many women. Someone depressed and, should have just used that for a new kind of spy character. The old movies were where it was fun. But yeah, that's about it with reading. I do hope next time I film a clip, I'm gonna finally finish Treasure Island by then, and then move on to that. And well, after that, I don't know. We'll see. This month, I'm literally going to have just 3 comic books in my wrap up, because that's all I got left. Well, I got 2 left that I haven't read now. But great news. My manga from Amazon finally arrived to Israel. Because I ordered it before the war started. And, yeah, well, unfortunately. Because I thought, oh, that's it, it's lost now. I don't know if I will receive it. I mean, I wouldn't have received it, what are you gonna do? But yesterday I got an email, it's here, and I'm like, yay! I can continue reading Alice in Borderland. I was so happy. And that's the manga, Alice in Borderland. So yeah, maybe if things settle with that, I might get the 4th manga from Amazon too. Well, we'll see about that, of course. Alright, so that's really all for now. I think I blithered on enough. Nothing else to update. But I do think if I get the manga, I'm supposed to get it this week, I hope. Then, now I'm probably gonna finish those 2 single issues I have left, and then I'll start the manga. Oh, and maybe after that one I might start reading All You Need Is Kill. The manga, the movie Edge of Tomorrow is based on, if you saw that one. Alright, till next time. Good morning, folks. Today is the 14th of May, and it is bloody hot. Holy shit. Just last week it was still a bit chilly, and now for sirens, sorry. Now for the past 3 days it's been really bloody hot. Like outside it's kind of like an oven. Come on. More sirens. Well, nothing bad happened. Yeah, it's been hot, but there was some wind though. That was nice. Yeah, I feel like soon we'll fully transition into the heat, and I'm not looking forward to that at all. Alright, reading. So I finished reading Alice in Borderland Volume 3, because I finally received it. And I think you've already seen what did I make it? No, I think I filmed a short for that one. But anyway, I read it. I filmed a video yesterday. Fucking ecstatic. Unfortunately, it will be a while before I can get Volume 4, because I can only find it on Amazon right now. I just don't have the funds for it. So yes, that'll wait for a little while. I've kind of stuck to that one, and I haven't started anything else. I mean, I haven't continued reading Treasure Island. I read a page yesterday, but that was it, because I was so immersed in the manga. That's all I got to. But I'm gonna continue Treasure Island now. And I'm kind of debating, as I've got some more single issues, so I'm debating if to start reading those and make videos, or if to get to this one, Parasite Volume 5. Because I've finally gotten, this one, Lear found it for me. So yeah, I'm debating, because now I've got the whole series of Parasite, so I can read all of it. I mean, not immediately one after the other. I'm going to take breaks in between. I want to enjoy it. But yeah, I'm kind of debating. And, I don't know, I'll see. Today I just don't have time. I just have now a bit of time to film, so I'm filming my my reading vlog, because afterwards I have somewhere to go. Sorry if you hear my fanning. It's hot. Yeah, so I'm debating. I haven't decided yet what to get to Who knows? I might just, maybe tomorrow it's Friday, so I might, read a comic, and then Saturday I'm going to start Parasite. I think that might be what I will do in the end. Just progress a little with the comics and then get to Parasite. So yeah, well, we'll see. In my next update, you will find out what I've decided to do. It's funny how I got the same edition of Parasite. Because there's all sorts of additions to manga series. Because Alice in Borderland, for instance, it's an omnibus edition, what I've been getting. So it's like 2 mangas in one, basically. So it's an omnibus edition. This here is not an omnibus edition, it's regular. I guess maybe they wouldn't do that because, or maybe they did, I don't know. I know there's another edition now of Parasite. Lyra showed me, it's different looking. I mean, I'm not really particular about that as long as I get the story and I can read it. I don't really care. But yeah, that's about it, really. I got nothing else reading-wise to report. At least, I do have to finish Treasure Island this month because I've got so many other books to get to, but I got my mangas to read as well. Now I'll be busy with Parasite for the foreseeable future. Of course, like I said, I'll take breaks in between. I don't really have any other mangas. I got All You Need Is Kill. That one will be in between Parasite. And, that's about it, really. Unless I happen to get, I don't know, since I'm not planning to hurry with reading them. Maybe in between one of those I might get around to, I might get Alice in Borderland Volume 4. It's funny, I have here, you can't see, I have here on this side, over here, I have volumes 5 and 6. Lyra bought them for me from Kamikaze. But unfortunately, you don't have 4. So once I get 4, I can at least continue for a little while. But what to do? So many things to read, so little time and money. But that's about it, really. Alright, folks. That's it. Till the next update. Good morning. Today is the 21st of May. The weather is nice and chilly after it's been quite hot this last week. Although summer is coming, so I don't think it'll be many more chilly days. I did say it would rain today. Alright, that's all for the weather. It's been a nice, quiet week. See, a picture fell. Must have been one of the cats. Right, anyway, now, as for reading, I finally read a comic yesterday, after, I was meaning to the whole week, but each time something came up. It's just comics that I want to make a video about, so I had to have the time to film about them, too. So I usually, I gotta be prepared. It's just a comic I'm gonna read, and that's it. I have no problems there. But yeah, I continued the Phantom Stranger series, because thanks to Lyra, I have the 2 issues I was missing. So I read those. I will continue. I think for the rest of this week till Saturday, I'm going to try and get to all of them. If you hear any talking, it's my grandma. I'm going to try to read all, because I have now 2 more Phantom Stranger issues and 1 a Mark Hazard Merc issue. Thanks to Lyra, I got another one of those too. So that was it. Yeah, today I'm gonna read the Mark Hazard, and then finish the. Hey, yeah, we'll see. That's the idea, but I'll see what actually happens. I know. What's the saying? You plan, God laughs. Something like that. As far as books, I started my borrowed James Bond book I got from Leor. 007 James Bond by Ian Fleming. This is, this lady's covering her chest, who cares? Quantum of Solace. So these are short stories by Ian Fleming about James Bond. There we go. Okay, I think you can see that like that. This is my first time reading any James Bond. Of course, I know of the character, but up until a few years ago, I didn't even know that he was based on books. I had no idea. I guess it's like with a lot of animes, a lot of them came based from manga. Which makes sense, I guess, right? Before there was the TV and series and all that, and movies, there were books. So they would take a lot of ideas off from books. So yeah, same here. There have been later on more books about James Bond, but written by different people. Obviously, not by Mr. Fleming. Oh, Mr. Fleming is the cousin of that actor, Christopher. I forget his surname, but he played in Lord of the Rings, that white wizard with the long white hair. Well, I don't know if he's a white wizard. I know that's actually because Gandalf's the Grey Wizard. But yeah, the one with the really long white beard and white hair and staff. I'm sorry, I don't know the story of Lord of the Rings that well. I haven't read it, and what I saw from the movies, I don't remember much anymore. But yeah, he's his cousin, which is really cool. That man had a fucking cool life. I gotta check one day if there's a biography about him. I'd like to read that. That sounds fucking cool. But anyway, Mr. Fleming came up with James Bond and wrote these stories about him. And, so yeah, this is a short one. Like a lot of short story collections, this one too, for some reason, takes the name of one of the stories, and that's what the book is called. But I guess fair enough, I said this before, you can't call every one of these a short story collection. So yeah, this has 8 stories in it. I'm on the 4th story currently, called Chrysos, or I think it's meant to say Crisis. Yeah, there's a photo of Mr. Fleming. One second. Let me find that. Where is that? That's my grandma. Look at it. Okay, it's back here. Come on. There we go. Oh, sorry, 9 stories. There are 9 stories in here, my bad. So yeah, I'm on Risco. Which meant to say Risk. Yeah, it's like 300 pages almost for the story. Now, so far, funny enough, my favorite is Quantum of Solace. What's funny is in that, James Bond doesn't even do anything agent-wise. And then no missions or something. He's just listening to someone tell him a story. But it was so captivating that it's just as my favorite. It's so far. I haven't read the whole thing. But I'm getting there. I was reading Treasure Island, but I felt like reading something different. And I did borrow this from Leo, so I want to return it to him in the end of May. I figured I'd get started. But yeah, I'm really, really enjoying this one. I think I'll definitely pick up more James Bond books in the future if I can. I would like to read more stories. It's pretty much like he is depicted in the movies. At least from what I've read, though not the Daniel Craig one. The Daniel Craig movies. It's a bit depressing in those, isn't he? Because he's not here. There are some aspects of that, like you get a hint of he's not too fond of his childhood and all that. But yeah, anyway, the writing style of Mr. Fleming is very captivating. I don't know, it's just, again, just that story of James Bond sitting and listening to, not senators, or something like that, telling a story just gripped me. I've enjoyed the other stories too. It's cool to see how James Bond acts as an agent, and his talks with them, and all the missions he went on so far. I can't wait to see what more of the stories. Sorry. But yeah, that's it. I'm gonna keep reading that one, then I'll probably go back to Treasure Island. It's just, again, this one has been really interesting. I mean, shit, yesterday I started Quantum of Solace, and I couldn't stop reading it. I just continued till I got to Risco. Just like that. Well, that's about it, really. I have a video to edit, and, hopefully I'll be editing most of this week, because I will continue with the single issues. I do want to finish those, because then I've now got, again, thanks to Leor, the whole series of Parasite, or all the mangas, so I wrapped them up this week, all 4 of them, so now I think I will, next week, start finally. Well, I'm going to start reading 5, and then something else, and number 6, and so on. Who knows, maybe by the end of June I'll finish the whole series. The whole manga series. Well, that's left to be seen. I mean, I'm not going to run with it, but it would be nice to continue it and finish. Alright, I think I blittered on long enough. And we'll see you all for the next clip. Hello! Well, that is it. Today's the 31st of May. Another month has ended. For some reason, this month feels like it ended or flew by a lot faster than previous ones. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, and also, that's it. It's officially hot. T-shirts. Yeah, boy. And we're entering June. So yeah, hell's about to move into Israel like it does every summer. But overall, it was a good reading month. Didn't end up finishing the Treasure Island like I hoped I would, but hey, overall good. I read some fun things, some interesting. One thing that ended up being, But yeah, so what I'm reading currently, and I'll be reading into June, which is my the month I was born in. I'm gonna be old. But yeah, what I'm reading now is Bark the Barbarian by John Jakes, which, as I've learned, he passed away in 2023, and also he wrote quite a number of books, besides Bark the Barbarian, which is apparently a trilogy. I don't know if I'll be hunting down that trilogy. But yeah, I don't know, like 2 days ago, I just didn't know what to read. I didn't know what I felt like reading. I started Parasite Volume 5, but I don't know. Just felt like I wanted something different, so I picked this up instead. I'm on page 59 since then, and I'm enjoying myself, I must say. And Bark is, yeah, you can obviously tell this came out after Conan the Barbarian, and Mr. Sleepy Reader confirmed that for me. Because, yeah, I thought this had to come out after Conan. But, yeah, like I said, I'm really enjoying it so far, and I think I'd definitely finish it in the beginning of June. Bark's adventures and musings are interesting. So, yeah, that's what I'm reading. I'm out of single issues for now, though soon I will receive more. Because things are late in Israel. So, I'll have comics to read in June. I thought for a little while I won't have any, but there you go. That's life. But yeah, I'll have those ones, so there will be a period in June where I'll read, and then we'll see. After this one, I don't know what I'll get to, but, well, you'll find that out in the June vlog. That's it pretty much for this month. What else to say? Nothing else really to say. It was overall a decent month. Nothing too terrible happened. Always good. And that's it, folks. So let me know how your May was. How May was for you. What did you read? Did you maybe read anything I've shown here, which I already forgot. I just remembered in Treasure Island. And probably Alice in Borderland, but that's about it. I don't remember anything else. I'm really surprised when I watch these back, I'm like, oh yeah, I showed that. Yeah, well, alright, so that is it. Thank you for watching my reading vlog if you did, and that's it. Remember, collect what you're passionate about, share it on YouTube. Bye!